Hey guys, back at it again with another VOD review. Recording this right after the last one. Took a small break, got some water, but we're back into it. Here we go. Obviously by the last one, I mean yesterday's video. Win the die roll, always good to see. We are playing against Burn. Oh boy, gotta love it. Judgment, Infib's doing nothing. Trap Trick, Conk. I mean, we have eldlich, or depending on what we want, if we have like, what's the name of it? We have Otis. Don't know why I forgot the name there for a second, but yeah. 0 cards in extra deck, so I figured this was like Monarch maybe, or like True Draco. Burn was not what I was expecting. Main one, gonna go Otis special. I'm gonna go Just Desserts. I'm gonna eat 2k, draw a card, overlay into Caspatel, add Ellis. Haven't used Ellis, so I will special Ellis. Gain 800. This deck honestly has a pretty good matchup against Burn because, like, if you just keep cycling your exosister effects, you just won't die. Not to mention, Zeus is a card. He's going to ceasefire, and then I'm gonna banish his second trap. I don't know why he doesn't just activate it in chain, because then he would kill me. And then he gets Trestio Ring, and I will judgment it, because this is why you don't get cocky, people. And then I'm gonna go overlay Zeus. This is actually an illegal play, because if you remember, I used Otis this turn. This is one of those things that I have to look out for. My opponent doesn't catch it, and neither do I, which is just unfortunate, because I mean, I think it's really important, because I mean, I just win the game because I Zeus him, basically. Should have gone Chainlink 1, Sanguine, Chainlink 2 Zeus, so then I can keep the eldlich on board, but, you know. And then I just basically have a game. So he's got Lava Golem and Raytheon the Time Lord. Here I'm just not gonna commit. I'm going second. I know I'm gonna go second, so I can just hold my going. I can just hold until I draw my evenly matched, or like I can just keep cosming him, you know, until I draw my cosmics. I can hold. So he's gonna banish 2. I'm gonna cosmic banish it. Sophia special, draw, set 2, overlay for Mika, add armament. He's gonna go battle phase here. He's gonna inflict damage, that's what he does. Gibberine, I'm gonna negate it. He's not going to reattack. In end phase, I'm going to banish his thing. Banish, deal a lot of damage. Sorry, there's not really much to talk about here. This is why I don't like playing against Burn. Like, 1, it's just not fun, and 2, like, there's nothing here that's really, like, super interesting. I'm gonna try to make this UDF, and then I'm gonna accidentally illegal, but, you know, this is what it is. We do catch this time, which is good. He's gonna beat over. See, like, this is the problem with Burn. Like, if I just sit here and do nothing, he can't do anything. But it makes for very awful gameplay. And then I'm just gonna hold again, because I'm like, you know, if he doesn't have anything, I win the game. And so, Stella is exactly lethal. Yeah, pretty boring game. Like, I just need to make sure I pay attention to the Otis. I don't think I lose that game 1 anyways, because, like, I can just... He's on no cards, and like Zeus didn't change much. I'm just gonna hold off from attacking. So like, I mean, I don't think it mattered too much. It might have mattered. It's just one of those things. And like, this is again, I stand by the idea that Burn is probably one of the worst decks you play right now. Like, there's no point really. Just play a better deck. Anyways, moving on. hopefully we'll have a bit more to talk about. In this game, it is versus Flunder. How much time am I at? Yeah, I'm only at, like, I'm recording this, so I'm checking. I'm only at 5 minutes. Like, there's nothing to talk about in that game. He's gonna add Stry, which tells me two things. One, that he already has map, and two, that he probably has a way to, like, one, that he has map, and then two, he probably has a way to get to, like, another bird, is what I was thinking. Because, like, I don't think it makes sense to grab Stry unless you have, like, a route to another bird, which he does, through Advent of Adventure. He's gonna reveal Stry, banish, grab Robina, normal Robina. I'm going to try to infib Robina. He will chain Book of Moon, Eaglin, and then he's gonna use the chain blocking. And this is really bad, obviously, at this point. Like, he's got his engine rolling, and, like, once they have their engine rolling, they can be very hard to stop. And that's the biggest, like, that's the hardest thing to deal about with Flunder. In standby phase, I'm gonna Cosmic the Dreaming Town. Then I'm gonna go eldlich, send the, what is it, the M-Pen. Judgment here, I was like, I don't think this is doing anything, unfortunately. And so I was like, yeah, I gotta, like, it really only stops the big tribute monsters, and, like, I don't know, I felt like it was more worthwhile to clear the Robina. I might be wrong on that, you know, because I know he has an Eglin in hand, but, what is it, this is, yeah, because, like, it doesn't matter, right, because I know he has Robina and Eglin in hand, so if he normals Eglin, I solemn it. He just goes, okay, normal Robina, search Eglin, normal summon Eglin. Yeah, there's no difference here, and so I think clearing the Robina is the right way to go. End phase, Walkeros at Sanguine. Toucan, Stry, I didn't normal summon the Stella because I was like, I'd rather hold it in case something, like I don't know if he's gonna use Stry. Once he sees it, he can just play without it. And even then I was like if I draw into an exosister, I don't think he can kill me. Like, Flunder doesn't have a lot of 8k damage plays. So he's gonna Judgment on top, eldlich under. And like it, and then here I should have, once I saw that he searched the because he searched it out for Robina, yeah, so I was like, I probably should have activated Sanguine here just to get something on the board. Because now I can't special, and again, this is a chronic problem with exosisters. I can't beat over a 1000 attack point monster because my sisters have actual awful attack. So I need to draw eldlich in a trap, but by that time I will be dead. Like, I know I have eldlich in a trap on top, right? It's the because he stacked it, but like, I have no way to do that because if he does that, I'm just dead by that time, right? So he's gonna try to activate Prost. He cannot because he already drew that turn. Okay, going first. I'm gonna I had it in Harpies because I was like, it's a back row removal, and that's that's really good, just getting rid of the field spell. Normal Stella, I just hope he plays out of his graveyard. Plus I have Armament, so I can play, even without that. And just normal Flunder plays. Really not a lot to talk about here. This deck is pretty one-dimensional. I suppose the Smorg stuff is pretty interesting because it's just an extra normal summon. And so it sends its copy of itself or any Smorg monster to add this this field spell, which is a free normal summon of a winged beast and reduces the tribute by 1. So I think that's pretty interesting. He's gonna use Stry though, so I can survive this turn. Um, and then I'm gonna go. Uh, oh, sorry. Um, I'm gonna go Irene, Sophia. So yeah, those two are just there. For when he does banish, and then he's gonna chain Advent. And then on res, trigger all three of my effects. I put Cast Patel in effect and attack because he's not going to be summoning out of the graveyard, but at the same time, I just want to get value out of it, and like I just want it to have to be there, so he has to beat over it basically. On attack declaration, I'm just going to let him banish the thing to beat over cast. Probably should have gibberined because I mean I got no value out of it there because I figured he was gonna normal summon something else, but like he's already been through a lot. Right, he's already been through all of these, so I should have paid attention to that. Infib negated the Eglin and just basically said I'm only gonna take 400. Gonna add packs, overlay into UFD or UD, Utopic Future, right? Yeah, it's Utopic Future. Then he's gonna rise up, bounce it. He's gonna put his trap in the graveyard back to the top of the deck, so I'm gonna chain packs to special, which will on res let me trigger Ellis. Just a cool interaction. I mean, there's not a lot really again here to talk about these days. These games, like, there's not very much to talk about in these games because, like, it's more just like I don't think I drew very well against this, and like I put in some of my going second cards, just didn't see them unfortunately, and like maybe I hold the harpies because like this isn't doing much, but at the same time like I can't get rid of both these. Cast Patel, add Sophia, normal Sophia, draw a card, and then I'm just gonna deal damage. Conk set Sanguine. So I do have a way to deal with his field spell in the end phase. And then he's going to top deck. Lightning Storm, Smile. Nothing I can do about this one. I mean, I could have, I suppose, left this dry on the field, which might have been worth it. But, like, yeah, it's just one of those, like, well, I guess you got owned. And so then I have to use Mika on the field spell, which means that I don't have it for any of this, and I'm just dead here. Yeah, sorry about this one, guys. Not a very great vlog review. I mean, there wasn't like there were some obvious misplays. I think keeping the Stry on the field, for that previous game, just not going into the Vada stuff. But like, there's not really a lot to talk about. I think that's the problem I have with a lot of these like decks, is that like they're just really linear, and that's why I really like exosister. Because like a lot of these lines aren't linear, you have multiple routes of play, and like even if some are worse now, they might be better in the long term, and that's just one of the things you have to consider. Really a reason why I like this deck a lot. Yeah, so that'll be it for me. Sorry about the short vid, just not a lot to talk about. Have a great day.